Hello. So it is the beginning of getting ready for my old van. So if you're expecting a highly professional conversion job, you are in the wrong place, because there are literally thousands upon thousands of van conversions that are done with no expense spared, with solar panels and with black tanks and with all the mod cons. Now, mine is going to be me and whatever tools I can cobble together, because do you know what? For me, this is not a van life. It is. Don't get me wrong, I'm tempted. If I sold everything I owned, yes, maybe. But I have a family, I have a husband, and I've got responsibilities, and van life is not for me. What it is for me is a little escape pod on wheels. Now, I had Betty, the Berlingo, because it was a trial to see whether or not I liked it and whether or not I enjoyed camping, and I loved it, guys. So this is going to be the restoration and conversion of my Toyota Pro Ace. Now, I'm in my pajamas. Get used to it, because I don't do putting on makeup. Hello. I don't do putting on makeup or doing anything else. Hi, this is Dorothy. For these sort of videos, and they will be completely rough and ready. So I'm going to do the first stage, and I just started doing this job in my pajamas because so far undiagnosed ADHD, but we're pretty sure it's there. I am started in the process. So I have bought myself a little IKEA kitchen. So when I say to you it is not going to be fancy, this is what I'm talking about. So I got this. I have seen on my Berlingo site, I was a Facebook member. If you are doing this and you're starting your own conversion and you just want to have a go, I highly recommend scouring Facebook and joining whatever groups you can find. I have just requested to join a Pro Ace Dispatch expert one as well. You're going to get squeaking in the background. So I've ordered one of these. Now, what I've done so far, these just pop out, the little sink pops out. Now, everyone will look at that and go, oh, it's not big enough. You can totally wash a cup and a plate up in that, that's fine. I've taken off the tap, which was in this here. I have taken out the shelf, which was across here and is currently resting there. I'm probably going to use this shelf in here and make a backboard out of that and then cover it. So I'm going to gaffer tape them together. I'm going to tack them to the back of the thing. And that way I don't have to spend any money on hardboard. This is all about doing it on a budget. Now I'm going to get some little locks here, and my battery, my Bluetti battery, as you can see there, fits perfectly inside there. So I'm going to take this shelf out, use it as a backboard up there. I have got a 5 litre water tank coming here. I may do 2. And a USB tap. Now the USB tap is going to sit on here. This is going to sit in here. That is going to feed down through those holes into the tube underneath here, which I've just blocked so you can't see, but the holes are there. That's where the tube's going to go. This is where my water's going to go. Now, if I want to later on, I will cut a hole here, put in a little plug with some mastic, silicone it in, and then have 2 bottles next to each other. I've ordered one to start. If that fits, I may well order 2 and create a little hole. So yeah, that's the plan with the kitchen. I'm going to backboard it and put some sort of tile effect on there. And then I'm going to have little hooks on there. And this is to store like my kitchen-y bits that I need on the day-to-day. Plus it's so cute. I'm very excited because those 2 back shelves that I just took out of there fit perfectly across the back. So all I need to do is tack them on, put some sort of tile effect on there, make it look pretty, but it will create a little bit of a backstop, like a splashback. I might get some of those stick-on tiles. I used them in my downstairs toilet. They look wicked. So I might get some stick-on tiles for that. Or just a like sticky back plastic or something and spray that on there so it's really hard. I'll probably use some proper adhesive because the sticky back plastic in my experience doesn't stick very well, but they fit perfectly, so I haven't got to buy any hardboard to do the back of that, which I'm really pleased about. The little cupboards at the top, the little cubby holes, they actually already have a backboard in them. And then obviously you've got this metal rail here for hanging bits and bobs. Now this little hole here, what I'm going to do is have a chopping board here. And on that chopping board, I'm going to put 2 little strips of wood so it just drops in. And that way I've got a chopping board and somewhere to put my stove. And then I will have a very small, albeit very, very small, very cute little kitchen. I might upcycle it at some point, but yeah, that's the plans for the little IKEA kitchen, which I picked up on Facebook Marketplace for £20. Winning!